Well, hello there, and welcome to Endless Night Gaming, a mostly feminine channel. I'm Lizzie, and joining me tonight is my buddy Roger. Say hi, Roger.
Hi, Roger.
It's just the two of us, which is a bit of a departure from my usual games, but I am super excited to get into this tonight. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different than a traditional actual play. We're going to start tonight with session 0, where we're going to introduce our setting and review the world we've created and build our characters and get everything ready for the adventure ahead. So we are just going to get right into it. Anything you want to add before we dive right in tonight, Roger?
Prepare yourself. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is. I'm so excited. I have been talking nonstop about this game. Annoying all of my friends.
Mostly to me.
That's true, to be quite fair. All right, so if you've never heard of Starforged before, it is based on the Ironsworn system. It's a sci-fi tabletop RPG by Sean Tompkin, and you can find it at tompkinpress.com. One of the reasons that makes this game so unique is that it can be played in all kinds of ways. You can play it solo, you can play it co-op like Roger and I are going to be doing, or you can do it traditionally with a game master. We're playing co-op, like I said, so we have nobody that has a prepared adventure in front of them. Starforged gives us a sort of framework for discovering the story together. Neither one of us know what's going to happen, and that's one of the reasons that I absolutely love these games. They constantly surprise you. Roger, you've played Starforged before. What interested you about Starforged?
Well, I first played in a game of Ironsworn OG,
So
and
good.
had a lot of fun as a player in that game. It was a guided experience with 3 players and a sort of GM facilitator. And so then when my group was up for another game, I pitched Starforged, and we settled on that. And so ran that in like a guided, more sort of traditional GM role with 4 players, and had a lot of fun with it. It was
That would be a lot of
very,
fun too.
yeah, it was very like developed, over the course of the campaign. I didn't have a lot of like, it wasn't like I got to sit down and prepare for
Right.
3 hours to make sure that I have a game. It was pretty much just show up and play, and so
Yep.
it was really fun.
It is super fun. That's another thing that I really enjoy about it. It is a 0 prep game. You could just walk right into it and pick up and roll some dice and see where you go. And that's great. It's one of my favorite things. So we're here playing it because it's one of my favorite things. So before we actually start rolling some dice, we want to talk about the world that we created. So Roger and I have actually been discussing beforehand, doing the Starforged world building exercise. Rather than making those choices from scratch here and boring you all with our choices, we're going to talk you through the decisions that we make, and how they're going to shape the adventure as we move forward. So the first thing that every campaign asks is, why are we here? This is the cataclysm, what drove humanity to the Forge. Roger, you want to talk about which one that we picked up there, friend?
Yeah, so what we decided on, there are 3 suggestions, and we sort of manipulated some of the suggestions as a starting off point. Interdimensional entities invaded our reality. What happened is, during the great push for artificial intelligence and corporations that were greedily pursuing this technology without truly understanding what was happening behind the scenes, they did not realize that what they were actually doing was contacting ancient entities on the other side of a dimensional barrier, and feeding it all the information about our civilization. And so once it reached a tipping point. Those entities sent their giant titans into our realm to enslave and subjugate our civilization. For what nefarious purpose? Who knows? But it was the end of life as we knew it in that moment.
Yep, and that so with Ironsworn and Starforged and Sundered Isles, all of those, they give you 3 choices that you can pick and choose from, or if you're undecided, you can simply roll some dice and find out and let it determine for you. And under the interdimensional beings that invaded our reality is sort of a sub chart of beings that you can choose from. So we chose these titanic beings that were sent by that artificial intelligence. They came through, they targeted military bases and infrastructure and things like that first and foremost straight away.
Yep.
And then work to enslave what was left over.
Exactly. Hit our defenses, and then we were powerless to stop them.
Yes, so I like that. What was it, do you think, really sold you on this idea, Roger? I think we had talked about tech bros ruin the future, ruins everything.
Yeah, I mean, look at the headlines there, Lizzie. Would it really surprise you that the tech bros were in league with interdimensional entities bent on our destruction? I mean,
not even a little bit.
As long as they're making a profit, I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Some of them may even be interdimensional entities. I mean,
I don't find that to be that much of a stretch. I can get behind this conspiracy theory. Excellent. So once that is established, the next question is the Exodus. So once humanity decided or was forced to leave, the next question is how? And again, this comes back down to you have 3 options that you can choose from. I'm going to flip my page. And Roger and I, we again kind of took one and tweaked it a little bit, but the one that we chose was when the Exodus fleet set off on a ponderous journey to a new home outside our galaxy. They marked the Forge as their destination. Countless generations lived out their lives aboard these titanic ships during the millennia-long passage. You want to expand on that one a little bit about where we went?
I mean, unfortunately, the elites were not only the destruction of our civilization, but they also provided a means to escape it, because an international coalition of elites had secretly been working on a generational ship. So when they entirely burned all of the world's resources to the ground, they could flee with all of their money to somewhere else. However, this
so well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, eventually they'll learn that they can't actually eat the money. But
let's hope
maybe. And so they had created this sort of interstellar luxury liner. And then when the entities invaded, it became a lifeboat. And so much of the final luxury accommodations had not yet been finished. So large chunks of the ship were sort of under construction, unfulfilled.
Only sort of roughly finished,
right?
Instead of polished and tuned.
And the only bright spot is because this AI had proven to be so calamitous. It began a deep distrust of all things technological, and so we learned to rely on human thought and creativity once again as we navigated for generations through the stars. So,
and this ship had, I think we decided it had originally been programmed with like the AI, and so when we took it, we literally ripped it all out and are now being forced into learning how to do things on our own over these generations.
A lot of slide rules and star charts.
Yep, that Definitely would have been a very chaotic exit, I believe. So, once humanity has completed their journey and arrived at their destination, the Forge, the next question is, what does civilization actually look like? And so these are our communities, is what we are deciding here. And we had decided that we went with dangers abound, but there is safety in numbers. Many ships and settlements are united under the banner of one of the founder clans. And then you also get to name these 5 founder clans. You want to take it from here for it?
Yeah. So Lizzie came up with these names. They're great. They're fantastic names. I would have probably gone with like Larry, Moe, and Curly and Sheb. I don't know. And then
You
like
would not. I played
Pluto.
games.
I don't know. So we have the 5 founding families. We have Voss, Thorn, Kalor, Moraine, and Rook. And so when the ship arrived in the Forge, those 5 families became sort of enclaves and became positions of authority and dominion, and so they sort of spread out into various settlements, and now they have their own little territories that they control as generations of rich brats inherit the power of the family. So yeah, the families provide safety and security, but you got to be beholden to the families. That's
for sure. And there are quite a few of us that live outside of that system as well too, but there are way more inside.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I completely agree. Let's see, anything we want to expand on with that one? I think all of the questions I had were answered in our ramblings.
No, yeah. Yeah, we haven't really figured out what the relationship is between the different families. I'm sure that will come to fruition through play. But
for sure.
I imagine there's a number, there's history between all of them with various alliances and betrayals and conflicts and all that good, stuff.
All the things that come along with those kind of fighting for territory and position and power.
Absolutely.
The power inherent in the system.
Sometimes you got to fight the power, Lizzie.
I mean,
sometimes.
We'll see what happens.
Most times. all the time, actually.
All the time.
Yeah.
Stick it to the man. I like where we're going with this. Let's smash that shit.
It turns out when you create things together, you can steer them into your favorite,
Whoa.
Your favorite topics. Yeah. That's the benefit of creating things together collaboratively.
That's true.
Instead of relying on one person to come up with everything.
I know, it's a lot of fun. That's why I love this game. Okay. So now we've kind of discussed those sort of past and history. We're going to move on to kind of the ideas that hold civilization together now. So the first one is iron. And iron here is not just another metal. 3 choices again. We went with the Ironsworn bind their honor to iron blades, and I love this choice in particular. This was one of my favorite ones because of our stance against advanced technology. Like, our vows come back to this very basic tool, and I dig that so much.
Yeah, and inherent in the system, starting with Ironsworn, is this idea of swearing vows on iron, and it's sort of a code. It means something to the people, and so we have chosen iron blades. And if you forsake that vow, then the blade is taken from you, and somebody without a blade can no longer contribute to the work. And
Exactly.
since we don't have, robots and AI and technology doing the work for us,
Right.
if you can't contribute to the work, then what use are you to the community? So yeah,
Yes.
everybody carries a blade, and if you don't, then there's a reason behind it, and it's
Yeah.
probably not a
If
good one.
if you're if you're no longer, if you were once Iron Sworn and then you lose that, that is a big deal in this game. It's like you're losing a real sense of honor and
Hmm.
respect among your people. So you swear on this blade and you carry it until you don't, one way or another. And I love it.
Absolutely.
Anything else that we want to discuss?
No, just that, the vows become a very important part
Mm-hmm.
of the game mechanics, and so it's really important to carry that weight of a vow. It's not just you know uh, you don't just flippantly sort of give your word that you're going to do something. It is crucial to uphold that sort of law of the society. So
Absolutely. And a big deal to have an iron vow and to see it through. And yeah, it becomes
indeed.
very important.
So that's iron vows, but what about other laws,
Yay!
Lizzie?
Let us
Do
talk
we have
about
any other rules?
other laws. I think that we did. And this kind of talks about who enforces them. And we went with the option of laws and governance vary across settled domains, but bounty hunters are given wide latitude to pursue their contracts. Their authority is almost universally recognized and it supersedes local law.
Yeah. Love a good space bounty hunter. You know,
Yeah.
it's a it's a fixture of
Who
the
doesn't want to be a
you know
space
s-
bounty hunter?
space opera,
Yeah.
um,
We all need a Han
and yeah,
Solo.
obviously with the five families, different domains, they're gonna have different regional rules and regulations and whatnot. But having something like a bounty hunter guild, or loosely uh, loose group, loose affiliation, sort of allows transcendence between the various laws.
Yeah, it allows people to kind of work between and with all of them and sort of outside of them as well. Which is good, since we can
Indeed.
at least maybe pass ourselves off if we're not already. So,
Yeah, times are tough. You gotta take a bounty.
yeah, no, sometimes you just gotta make some money, man. But that does leave us into sort of the same direction in talking about a religion. So every
Hmm.
society believes something. But with us, we went with the option of, and this is a good one as well too. Our gods failed us, and we left them behind. And I dig this a lot. I think that there are probably some folks on the margin of society who are sort of performative with ritual almost, but
Hmm.
it's almost like a habit of like knocking on wood or something along those lines that has sort of crept in. But I don't think there is a true religion. I think most people see it as kind of a relic, and we've moved beyond that. Personally,
Yeah,
what
certainly.
do you like about it?
I like the idea that in the absence of faith in a god, what do people put their faith into? Who steps in to sort
I
of
like that.
dupe and deceive people into trusting in their causes, whether good, bad, or indifferent? Um, and Yeah, and I could see a civilization that undergoes a you know altering tragedy, cataclysm that changes the
Yeah,
entire scope of their existence, not really having a any room in their life for some uh, extra dimensional being. Maybe
Yeah.
they think that the gods are the ones that uh,
Truth.
brought the the destruction. So
Yeah, that's not a bad way to think of it as well, too. I like that a whole lot. Like God is just another of the interdimensional beings,
mhm,
and now so are we. You know, I like.
yeah.
I'm a fan of that, Roger.
Hey,
Hey.
just spitting
Mhm.
facts.
Just spitting facts. So, um, one of the things I like about Starforged here for this next question is you can allow it to be a simple hard science fiction, or you can be a little bit stranger, and have some sort of mystical and magical influence. And we went
Mhm.
with the option that supernatural powers are wielded by those who let me do that again. Supernatural powers are wielded by those rare people we call paragons.
Mhm.
And it's not quite magic in the truest sense of magic. And I actually don't remember which subcategory we went with. Did we pick one of those?
Again, we sort of manipulated the options. These
Truth.
are descendants of those that experienced dimensional bleed during the cataclysm. So for whatever reason,
Paragon.
this extra dimensional energy manipulated their genome, or sort of like an X-Men mutant sort of way, and
Correct.
these mutations appear in every subsequent generation. Um, and yeah, we generally
Mhm.
distrust, fear and distrust them, just like the
Fear and
X-Men.
distress them. Yeah, yeah. We don't like them because they have been touched by this power that ended humanity once. And we
Yeah,
want nothing to
and
do with that.
are they gonna
That's
open it up again? I mean,
right.
are we gonna have to flee this
Do they
new home
keep
that we made?
contact open? Exactly.
Hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that a lot. Anything else we want to add in?
Yeah, I mean, we said that basically these paragons tend to go one of three ways. Either they become a hermit, or they hide their ability and try to live a normal life, or they try to make a difference until inevitably the populace turns on them and they die. So,
Yep.
not a lot to look forward to as a paragon.
Don't be a
Um,
paragon.
don't be a paragon. Yeah. The tall grass gets mowed first or something.
Truth. Yes, so
You
we
heard it here
magic
first,
exists.
kids.
We're
Don't
not
don't pursue
fans.
your dreams.
Just give up now.
Just give up now. Stop trying.
There's nothing special about you.
I mean, look, it's a hard truth, but it's one they have to hear.
Might as well learn it now on this
Exactly.
actual play.
Exactly. It'll save you years of therapy.
Amen. I just
Years.
saved you so much money. Okay, so the we have a little bit of magic in our science fiction. The
Yep.
next one is how people communicate across this unimaginably big distance of space.
Hmm.
We went with much was lost when we came to the forge. It is a dark age.
Yeah, I mean, spinning out of the mistrust of technology, the distrust of technology, and so a lot of the ways that you would communicate across vast distances would all be technological, and so because we are mistrustful of that, it sort of has inevitably pushed us into a dark age, and being able to do things is important. And so the people that know how to do things are likely to sort of hoard that knowledge and keep it to themselves, or to the five families, um, and so yeah, it's pretty bleak, but
It
that's how we
also
like.
comes, amen. It also comes with a lot of like career work and protection and
Hmm.
transportation and things like that, which is very common out here for people who live outside, or even sometimes
Yes.
inside of the families as well. So that's a
Hmm.
quick and easy money. Run some shit across the
Yeah, I mean,
galaxy.
one of the many things that I loved about the old Traveler game was that no faster than light communication. So, if you wanted to get a message to get a different sector, it took somebody taking that message. So the individual planets and settlements acted as their own, had to be self-sufficient, had to rely on their own decision making, because they couldn't
Yeah.
just, even in a sprawling empire, you can't just call to the government for everything. You have to sort of take care of yourself. And so I've loved that from those early days, and I'm bringing that uh,
Mm-hmm.
into this game as well.
Yep. I dig it as well too. Uh, so you really have to rely on yourselves and the people around you, which I love.
But Lizzie, do we
Okay.
hate all technology?
We don't. Well, we do hate all technology, don't we?
But isn't there like something
Okay.
that we need skilled technologists and smart people to do for us still?
We do, and that is medicine. And frontier
Yeah,
life out here in the deep space has never been easy. So, um,
like the Bee Gees, we got to keep
yes,
staying alive.
we do. We went with. I might have the wrong one checked. Did we go with the first one or the second one?
We went with the third one. Orders of Sworn Healers preserve our medical
Yeah, why
knowledge
did
and
I
train new
click the
generations
wrong
of
one?
caregivers.
That
I don't know.
is
I can't
the
answer
one.
that for you.
I marked the wrong one. My bad.
Yeah, so we trust this, this
Yep.
order with the knowledge of using some technology to keep us alive. Um and I think almost similar to the Paragons, I think we sort of mistrust them,
Yeah.
but we don't mistrust them to the level of the Paragons, because we need them around to keep us alive
It does
and
take
keep
a
us from
lot
dying
to
at
go to one
24.
of them, I believe, though. Like any
Oh
sort
yeah.
of surface things, non life threatening issues, we treat ourselves, but we go to them when we must and not
Yeah, and I
before.
mean, naturally, the rich and the powerful have more easy access to them than
Oh,
the
of course.
poor and the downtrodden. I mean, we might have escaped the capitalist hellscape of our current civilization, but that doesn't stop us from setting up an entirely new capitalist hellscape.
No way. We'll come up with our own capitalist house with
Yeah,
blackjack and hookers.
it'll be just as bad.
And my own
Should we do this a
capitalism.
different way? Nah, let's bring
Eh.
out the hits. Yeah.
We don't know another way.
There's no books written on other ways.
No,
We
there's
lost
no
all of that.
books.
Yeah,
No
there's no
books read.
books. There's no possible way we could do this any other way. So this is the
Yes,
way.
this is the way. So that is how we keep ourselves alive when we must.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Would be nice to have one of those around.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so the next one is probably going to be quite obvious when we talk about it a little bit, but is
But
artificial
maybe not.
intelligence. But maybe not. Artificial intelligence, and we went with we no longer have access to advanced computer systems. Instead, we
Shocking.
must rely on the seers we call adepts. I know that's surprising that we decided no AI.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the way we went.
But we did decide in our own little manipulative way, these adepts
Like we do.
are the same people that run the medicine, the healing. They're sort of the only ones that we allow the benefit of technology and
Yeah.
higher level thought, and probably some drugs to get to
I would
elevated levels
imagine
of
quite a few drugs.
consciousness or
Yeah.
something.
See that?
And I think AI has basically been outlawed. And
Yeah.
probably every generation, there's some group that suggests pursuing AI again, and they're just like stomped down. Like
Oh,
there
absolutely.
there is
Yeah.
uh they are violently stopped, and their work is put to the torch and smashed, and you know
Absolutely
uh
destroyed, and it will never be known to
yeah,
us again. Yeah.
exactly. But it still keeps coming back. I mean, it's like the STI of the civilization. They long for the artificial intelligence, but
We will not stand for it.
yeah, it's the one
Uh,
capitalist pursuit we won't undertake.
that is the one. That's where the
That's
line is.
the one that's off limits. We
Everything
did
else.
learn one thing.
It took getting rid of like
Yeah,
95% of humanity, but
exactly. Maybe
we
on the
did it.
next cataclysm we'll try something different. But for now, capitalism,
Maybe.
baby. It's the only
We
thing
do have to have
that's
something to
been
fight
proven to
against.
work.
Capitalism is the real enemy.
Yeah, always and forever.
Every time. Speaking of capitalism, that leads us
Hmm.
into war.
Yeah.
Um,
How are you going to seize the means of production?
how do we seize the means of production, comrade?
uh, well, unfortunately, uh, professional soldiers defend or expand the holdings of those who are able to pay. The rest of us are on our own. And wouldn't you know it, those who are able
Wouldn't
to
you?
pay are usually the ones in possession of the means of production. Crazy.
What? That's it.
It's crazy how that turns out.
I I know. It's absolutely nuts. Those
It's,
things that happen.
we've certainly never
Another,
seen that.
yeah, definitely another way to make money for life. It's only going to end a couple of ways, so
Yeah.
uh, yes. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. There
Yeah, I mean, you got the five
anything
families.
you want to add?
Like I said, they're always, allying with themselves, with one another, and fighting one another, and it's just a convoluted mess of treaties and betrayals and backstabs, and there's always
For sure.
somebody that's trying to overthrow them from within or without, and so yeah, professional soldiery
Someone's
continue.
fighting someone all the time.
Yeah, there's always
Yeah.
someone fighting someone. As they say, war never changes. So.
Yep. Very, very true. Okay. Our next question. The forge, of course, where we live is absolutely massive. So we have to ask ourselves what else is out there when we're talking about life forms. Let me flip my page. I keep forgetting to do that. So
Flip it.
we went with this is a perilous and often inhospitable galaxy, but life finds a way.
It sure does. Um, and we didn't really talk too much about this.
We didn't,
Um,
but we can
but so I guess
do it now.
now is a perfect time as any. Now,
Yeah.
do you envision, the Star Wars, Star Trek, many like sentient life forms, or are
I
we
don't
just
think it would
talking
be that
about
much. No.
like plants, animals, strange beasts?
I think that's more of the life forms that I see plants, animals, strange beasts, horrors, those
Uh-huh.
kinds of things. But I think there are some sentient species out there besides us. I don't think we're alone, but
Hmm. Hmm.
often lonely.
And I mean, I think obviously we brought with us many of the life forms from
Hmm.
our civilization that survived the Exodus and the generation ship. So, um, yeah, I think that
Yeah,
is interesting. I'm I'm less interested in tons of strange alien races that you encounter,
agreed. Yeah.
around every corner.
Yeah.
I think it is interesting to have them few and far between. But I like beasts
Agreed.
and
You like
plants of
beasties?
strange variety.
I do too.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm
We
glad
make it
we are aligned
happen.
on that.
Shocker.
Yeah.
I know it's
Crazy.
a real surprise.
Yeah. Lizzie and I have similar thoughts. Wow. New more at 6.
Stay tuned. Okay.
Yeah.
So one of my cool things about Starforged is this sort of mystery of the precursors. What
Yes.
came before
Those that came
us?
before.
The before times.
Yeah.
We went with the Ascendancy, an advanced spacefaring empire, once ruled the entirety of the Forge. Their vaults of inscrutable purpose are all that remain to mark the Ascendancy's legacy, but those places are untethered from our own reality.
Yeah, we added a little flavor to this.
Yep.
The Ascendancy fought against the extra dimensional entities at some point, and
Mm-hmm.
overcame them or survived them somehow. And so that was one of the primary motivations in coming out to the Forge, was to perhaps find how they survived. We're pretty sure that they were capitalists, because I mean, what else would
Why
they have
wouldn't they
been?
be? Yeah, that's the only
So
option.
yeah, so I mean, there's no need to explore their particular system of government. Just what what big gun did they use to shoot the entities? Uh,
Because that's
that's
the
our
only way.
primary focus
The only
here. Yeah,
option.
that's clearly the only way. Um,
You pay people and then fight them. And then just wave after
yeah.
wave.
But yeah, this gives us these strange vaults of the Ascendancy, that we can delve into, that appear sort of randomly, throughout the Forge, and
Yeah.
uh, who knows what we will find inside?
Who knows
Probably
indeed?
some horrors.
Possibly some horrors, which is our next and last world truth.
Our final
Uh,
truth.
And this is probably what makes the Forge feel kind of the most dangerous out of all of them. I mean, maybe. Capitalism is a really
I mean,
high bar.
that's the real horror. But what's the horror that they're going to allow us to fight?
Truth, truth. So we went with the strange entities of the Forge. Give unnatural life to the dead. The Soulbinders are an organization sworn to confront these horrifying entities.
Yeah. Bit of a, bit of a Woken Dead, Walking Dead. I
Woken
think we said
walking.
that the Soulbinders unlocked or have some connection to the Ascendancy.
Yeah.
And these horrors are
Horrors.
connected with the extra dimensional conquerors, and maybe they were cut off from the direct influence on the other side, but that they're still sort of mindlessly carrying out the mission, and so need to be eradicated from the system. But
Agree.
Forge is large. There's lots of dark corners, and yeah.
There's some sort of connection. I just don't think that we have like fully banked it in yet. We'll find it.
Yeah,
Probably.
and I
Maybe.
don't think us as a civilization truly know what the connection is. So TBD, perhaps.
TBD.
If
Maybe.
if
it
our
goes that way.
gameplay follows that line,
We'll see what the
I might
devs
just be
say.
looking to seize a means of production and burn down a factory or two.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
All right, those are our world truths. Anything that we want to round out or add or change, or how you feeling?
I mean, love it. Touchstones
Yeah.
to live by. Obviously, if one or more of these no longer serves our purpose in our story, they're subject to change, but we will not change them flippantly and with
No.
callous disregard for what we've already created. You gotta
No, we love it.
sometimes you gotta color inside the lines so that those few times you go outside the lines, it's more meaningful.
Agreed. Okay. I'm excited.
Love it.
Let's move to building out our starting sector. So we've established the history of the Forge, and like we've established, the Forge is enormous, but we have to begin somewhere. So we're just going to create kind of a small corner of it, and that's going to be our home base of the campaign and where our characters are from, and where our story starts. So the first decision we need to make, Rajay, is choosing the region where we begin. So there are 3 options. We've got the Terminus, which is sort of the closest to the Forge, and then we have the Outlands, which is the next ring out, and then we have the Expanse. So those are all few and far between, and they determine how many settlements we're going to establish. So what are you thinking?
Oh, well, I mean, I have done this exercise once before, so I'm more interested in what you are thinking as a newbie, as an unexplored.
This is my first time at Starforged. I am thinking let's meet in the middle. How about the Outlands? What do you think?
Outlands does
settlements?
feel like sort of the default
agree.
response, because you're not so far out that it's. I think it just provides the right amount of hooks. I think the Expanse is too few and the Terminus is too many. So Outlands feels like a good middle ground.
Okay.
Not to say you probably couldn't have fun with the other 2, okay?
Yeah,
Don't come after me.
of
Don't be
course
like,
we
well,
can have
in my
fun. Don't at
campaign,
me.
I ran in a Terminus and it was great. Okay. Save your comments.
It's
You know what?
always great because it's Starforged. So
Email Lizzie at endlessnightgamingnc.com all
don't
your
do that.
complaints, and she
Don't
will
do that.
forward them to me, and I will
won't.
ignore them.
Don't do that.
If you want to complain, you got to join the Patreon and post it in the comments. That's the only way that it will reach us. So, put
That's
your
the
money
only
where your
way
mouth
your
is.
complaint
If you actually have a case, pony up some dough.
Pony up.
Okay, we're getting off track.
So
Outlands.
So Outlands, we're gonna do 3 settlements. Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
3.
What are you thinking? Would you like to make some rolls?
That's what we're here for. Rolling them bones.
So excited. Let's make some rolls. Let me find the right table.
Settlement oracles.
Settlements. Okay, you want to do location first? You want to go back and forth? I'll create one, and then you create one, and then I create one, and then you can take lead on the next one.
That sounds beautiful.
Beautiful. Deep space.
Oh, I love a good deep space
95.
settlement.
It's a deep space settlement.
That is fun. I should start taking notes now. Now it's the new stuff that we haven't already determined.
Do you want to take notes? Would you like me to take notes?
I'll feel free. You've got a lot going on over on your side with the streaming and the whatnot. So I'll do my best. And if not, we can go back to the VOD.
Yay.
Exactly.
We can watch it on VOD. All right, deep
space. Deep space. Population.
You want to make that
We're
roll?
in the Outlands.
Do it? Or do you want to I'll create a whole one? Or how do you want to roll things? Tell me, Roger.
You know what? This is your show. You tell me.
Okay, you roll the population then.
Okay, I will roll the population.
Okay.
1d100. Got an 81, which is thousands. No.
Thousands.
Yes, thousands.
Jeez.
Thousands in a deep space.
In a deep space?
It's like Deep Space Nine.
Why?
Man, I bet we're gonna find out.
I bet we are gonna find out.
Space settlement has thousands of people in it.
Okay. Are we gonna do our first look now, or do you want to wait until we get moving?
First look. Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's what we're doing.
Rustic architecture.
Ooh, it's a rustic deep space.
Yes.
Now first look, we could do 1 or 2. Do you want to do 1 or 2?
Let's do 2. Roll 1.
Sure. They're free.
They are.
65.
65.
Prominent emblems or signage.
Oh.
Love it.
So it's like neon dystopian.
I'm picturing a deep space settlement that's sort of between 2 of the 5 family territories, and it's been held by one or the other of these back and
Ooh.
forth, and so they're constant. Every time a new family takes over, they just sort of paper over the previous signage,
Uh-huh.
and it's happened so much, and that they've peeled away, and now it's maybe fully independent of both families,
It's like
but it has
1984,
like,
where it goes
yeah,
back
it's
and
got
forth
like
between
both.
we've
It's
always
like
been at
waving
peace with
both
this
flags.
man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's like remnants of
I love
both
it.
things.
Both of them, but now it's independent.
Yeah, maybe, I don't
I
know.
love
That's
that.
just
Maybe.
just spitballing some ideas.
Yeah. No, I like it. We'll find out under the authority. Initial contact?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your role.
Neutral or automated? Definitely not automated. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if sections of it are automated and people have left those sections.
But I mean, automated by what?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Is it ascendancy or?
I don't know. What do you think?
Let's get some more details and see if something
Okay.
shakes.
Let's do it. Authority is
Shakes
yours.
loose. Authority. I want to be. I keep going into the Twitch chat to roll. That's not going to work, Roger.
That's not the right one.
That's not the right place to roll. 42.
42.
Tolerant, which sort of makes sense.
Okay.
It definitely feels like we're leaning into that independent of two families, thousands of people. We assume that they're probably people that previously lived on one of the two
or have
in one of the two
fled one of the two as well. Yeah. I like it. I'm here for it. Let's do projects.
Settlement projects.
Trade.
I mean, again,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yep.
Do we want a second project, or are we just sticking with one?
Let's stick with this one on this one.
I like it.
Okay.
Do we want to give it a trouble? It does say in the settlement details should just be name, location, population, authority, and projects.
Oh, gotcha.
But I mean, Sean Tompkins isn't at this table.
That's
the role-playing
true.
police are not going to come and arrest us.
Let's not give it a trouble yet. I'm sure there will be one when we pop up.
Yeah.
We
do need to give it a name.
Let's do it.
What?
Felicity.
Felicity? I love that show.
I do too.
That's a lie. I've never seen that show in my life.
I watched it when I was a child.
Felicity.
My parents.
That feels fitting.
It does.
With a tolerant thousands of people in deep space. Probably like some sort of hippie commune. Got tired of being taken over back and forth between the two families. And Now it's just Felicity. And it's got rustic architecture, so it's like from way back.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I think it's probably been it's been expanded over time by necessity to accommodate all the sort of people that have come in, and thus the rustic architecture.
Like it expands outwards.
You
and like
are
these
not
little
coming
islands.
through.
Oh no!
On my audio.
I can see it over here. Give me 1 second.
So this is where I get to take over. Ha ha! You all thought you could control me, but now I have silenced the Lizzie, and now I have control of the channel. It is my channel now. We're gonna call this
you cannot hear me
Endless Day
How about
Gaming.
now?
And we're relocating to Colorado.
Why?
So you all have to move here.
Refresh.
Haha. Oh man. Just kidding. So how's everybody doing?
How about now, Roger?
Aha! Now I can hear
Yes?
you.
Can you hear
Apparently
me?
you can be heard in the Twitch chat too. So
Okay. Yeah, I can
Must
see
have
where
just
I'm
been
coming
on
through
my
on the stream
Weird.
Twitch. Can you still hear me?
See, this is why we ripped the technology out of the ships.
Right?
Because it kept failing us.
Total bullshit.
We weren't really worried about the extra dimensional entities. We just got really tired of troubleshooting problems.
Right?
And we're just
No
like, you know what? Forget it. We're going back to
Sick
analog.
of that shit. We're done with it. I love it. We have got Felicity established. Are
Perfect.
you ready to start up our second one?
I've never been more ready in my life. So I get to roll this location, eh?
You do. Yeah.
Let me switch off the Twitch chat because again, it's not where we're rolling. I got Deep Space again. Do we want to just re-roll that? If it was our third one, maybe. But okay, all right. We're taking Deep Space off the board. Orbital. I like Orbital.
Orbital. Okay. All right, I like that.
Can't just have nothing but deep space civilizations out here. That's gonna be crazy.
Silly. Let's see how many people are going to be there.
How many people?
Thousands. Let's try that one again.
Thousands again.
I know. It wants us to be heavily populated. Stop it with the
really
thousands.
Does.
I'm clicking out and there we go. Dozens.
Dozens. Not many. I mean, that's
not many.
That's pretty.
Maybe it's more of a satellite sort of station.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, one thing it doesn't say, but I think we should do is determine what type of planet this orbital is circling.
That's a great idea. Would we like to do that now?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll that?
I do. Roll the planet class.
Crazy. Here's a question. Because you are rolling, and I am typing in a roll. How do I get that?
Oh, if you click on the oracles at the top of your character sheet, it pulls them all up, and you can just hit the little dice right next to it.
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that!
I know.
This has everything.
Really
class. Yeah, we want a planet class.
A rocky world.
Okay. Love it.
Do we want to establish that planet when we get there, or would we like to get it all established now?
Let's figure out the settlement, maybe. I don't know.
Let's do it
your show.
then.
I'm just
I like it.
Like I know what's going on.
You know what's going on.
I know what's going on. First look.
I swear there was a thing. There was a planet name oracle table as well too, but I don't see it on here. I'll find it. It'll be okay. Okay, where are we? First look. Industrial architecture.
Ooh. So sort of the
Better
opposite
mind.
of the rustic.
Yeah.
Rustic.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm seeing things
Yeah,
develop
I'm
here.
beginning to see things as well too, like a metal skeletal network in this rocky
Mm-hmm.
planet. Yeah.
All
You want a
right. We
second one?
want some initial contact. Do we want a second one?
Do we?
We want to stick with one.
It's your role. Make the call, friend.
I'm gonna just stick with industrial architecture. Let us fill out some
Cool.
more details.
Let's do it.
Initial contact is asking for help.
Oh. Asking for help. Are we asking them for something? Or are they asking us for something?
I mean, that's a great question.
It is.
Great question.
We'll find out.
We will find out. What's our authority look like on this industrial?
It is a corrupt
Oh,
authority. I
well,
know
I
that's
think we know
so
what help
surprising.
they're asking for. Yeah. An industrial orbital around a rocky world that's corrupt and asking for help? No.
I can already see it's like Earth 2.0.
That doesn't happen.
No.
All right. Projects
Kind of
then,
projects. Yes.
We've got salvage, which again,
Salvage.
pretty much
Yeah.
falls right in line.
Yeah.
Awesome possum. Do you want
Possum.
to find a name for this guy?
Let's do it.
This tiny little industrial
Portent.
portent. Do we like portent?
I like portent.
I feel like it needs another word.
Okay.
Like rust portent or iron portent or
iron portent would be perfect.
Yeah. Iron portent.
I'm here for it.
Beautiful. Love it. See, this is what we do. We
we
take the
do.
rules as suggestions, people. This is an
guidelines.
important lesson to learn is,
Yes.
hold on loosely to those rules.
Suggestions.
Exactly.
All right, our last one. You ready?
We've got a third settlement. Yes, we need
do.
a location for a third settlement.
It's back on you, friend.
Oh yeah, it is. That is true.
Yes.
I will roll that. Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
I didn't even rake the dice. We have one of each. Now, of course, what type of planet is it on?
What type of planet? It's on an ice world.
Oh, cool. I love an ice world.
I do too.
Ever since Hoth.
Yeah. Great mind.
I've had a deep, abiding love for ice worlds.
Of course you have.
All right.
What's the population, Roger?
Of our outlands, hundreds.
Hundreds.
Which is good. A little different than what we've gotten before.
Do you think they all live in one place?
Well, I mean, they all live in this settlement. How big is the settlement?
Yeah.
Wonder. One thing to also consider is that this may not be the only settlement on these worlds.
Just the ones we know.
Obviously, the deep space settlement is sort of its own thing.
Yeah, I think we kind of locked that one in.
there could be more settlements on the rocky world or on the ice world, or in orbit of the ice world.
You're very correct.
Who even knows?
Who knows?
The world is our oyster.
We may find out.
Forge is our oyster.
Forge is our oyster.
Population.
Population. Let's take a first look at it.
What's our first
in a
look?
Defensible location.
I mean, what's more defensible than an ice planet?
I agree. Do we want to give this a second first look?
I would love a second first look.
Let's do it. Oh.
Oh shit.
Within or near a precursor vault. Ooh. On an ice planet.
Near a precursor vault. It's gotta be.
Oh, I love that. We're going there
Yep.
first. Okay, and then we're gonna find out the
What's our
authority.
initial
No, our initial
contact?
contact.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
same.
asking for help?
We've done that one.
Yeah. Welcoming.
Welcoming.
Yeah, I'm getting another
Okay.
another
Yeah.
picture of,
Starting to feel it.
this
Yeah.
is the town outside the dungeon that's like, yeah,
Yeah, right.
come
Yeah,
and
come
spend
on
all
in,
your
traveler.
space bucks
Spend your
here.
gold here.
You're going to the precursor vault? Yeah. Did you want to
I
take out
have
an
a
insurance
bridge to
plan?
sell you.
Genuine precursor vault keys. Yeah.
I love them.
Don't ask me why I'm not using them. I used to be a vault explorer till I took an arrow to the knee.
Stop it.
All right. Our authority is unyielding.
Unyielding. Okay.
Ooh.
That's an interesting twist to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
An
So
unyielding.
now I'm even seeing. Hey, Lizzie, remember when I said I'm interested to see what people turn to when they don't have gods?
Yes.
I think this is what they turn to.
Oh, that's
They
smart.
treat the vault as sacred, and
Yes.
they are like the defenders of the vault. You can come,
Come
you can
on.
witness the vault
Yeah.
from the outside, but you're not going inside. What are you talking? Nobody goes in the vault.
Nobody goes inside. It's a
That's
sacred space.
that's for that's for the sacred
Yeah.
believers.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that for
Man.
the ascended?
Oh, maybe.
Mm,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, Roger, I'm a
liking-
fan. Okay.
I'm liking where we're heading
Me
here.
too.
What project let's before we get too far down this rabbit hole,
Yeah.
let's
What
see
kind
how
of
we
projects?
can manipulate their project into. Oh, well,
Arch-
just fucking sign, seal, deliver, baby.
Archaeology.
Are you sure you didn't program these dice? I think you programmed these dice.
So my favorite thing about this story, about this game so far, is the dice just tell a story, and
Yeah.
it just works. It just works.
Well,
It's
I
so
mean, to
great.
be clear, we tell the story because
Yeah.
the dice give us a lot
Yeah.
of ideas.
It's such a great game.
Can't discredit our own brilliant
I
brains
love
on this,
game.
Lizzie.
No, we're genius. Come on.
Yeah.
Of
Sean
course,
Tompkins.
we're just aided.
I think I'm
by
going to give
Sean
you all the
Tompkins.
credit. All right,
Okay,
let's
Roger,
give this
what's it
thing a
called?
name.
Yep.
Oh shit. I mean,
Oh, come on,
Reverie?
Reverie.
I swear I didn't program this.
I didn't.
All right, we got Felicity, our deep space with
Yep.
thousands. The Iron Portent,
Yep.
an orbital around a rocky world, asking
Yes.
for help with industrial architecture. We've got Reverie on the ice world near precursor vaults, a defensible location,
Mm-hmm.
welcoming but unyielding, interested in archaeology.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Yep. Yes.
What else
I
could
love
you
it.
ask for?
Dig
We
it.
do need names for
Yes.
our ice world and our rock world.
We do. Let me see, where do I find those? I think there's
In
the
the
book.
reference guide, there's some sample
the
names
reference guide are in there?
for them.
Gorgeous.
I also have this lovely book of random tables.
Yay, come on.
Would you like a random name? I mean, it's not going to
Do
be tailored to a Rocky,
No,
but we'll
it'll be
roll 1d100
we'll do it.
on this table. I got a 94.
94.
Let me tell you, all you aspiring GMs, invest in some high quality random tables,
Mm-hmm.
oracles, Stavropol,
Stavropol.
Stavropol. That feels like the ice world
I agree.
to me. It's got that very like Eastern European,
Yeah.
Russian Stavropol. You know, we go to
Yeah.
Stavropol and
Stavropol.
we witness the precursor
Yes.
vault in Stavropol
I
in the
love it.
reverie.
In the reverie.
All right, how about our Rocky World?
Our Rocky World. I
Do you
will
have an
roll a
idea?
D100.
Do you just want to roll a D100 and I'll tell you what's on this list?
I got an 8.
An 8.
An 8.
Newcastle is what is on the list.
Newcastle.
I can go to table 2.
Do it. Table 2.
Bixby.
Bixby, I can see that.
And I can go to table 3.
Uh-huh.
Demona. Any of those strike your fancy?
Let's do
Here's
Demona.
the other secret GM. Here's the other secret GM tip. When you roll on a table and you don't like the option,
you just look
roll
around
again.
it too. Yeah.
The gaming police is not gonna.
No.
It's not gonna.
It doesn't.
Don't stick with a bad name. Yeah.
Let's have another roll. How about a 63?
63. Zaba Omicron.
It sounds like that's out of Hitchhiker's Guide.
Vogar Signa, again, and Inverness Soar. A bunch of, you know.
I don't know. None of them are really quite like.
Yeah, they're not locked in. Give me another number, Lizzie. Give me another number.
Maybe
we got 300 options.
20. Throw it out.
Granger's World, classic.
Mm-hmm.
Eustace. I could sort of see. Sounds like useless.
Yes.
Maybe we call it useless.
Useless.
Or Hopkins, as in Jones. I kind of like Eustace.
Yeah.
What was the first one? The first one was Granger's World.
Granger. That's too much like
not like
shall not be named.
Eustace spelled Eustis, by the way.
Okay.
I like
Eustace.
I like the Eustace useless.
Eustace. I'm here for it.
Yeah, sort of nomenclature.
Let's do it.
Okay, Eustace it is. You know, again, don't be afraid to re-roll if the first one's not calling to you.
Find it.
Yeah.
It exists.
Nobody's going to tell you you're wrong.
I dig it. Okay, so now we're going to kind of piece these together a little bit, and we're going to do a passage.
Guys, I skipped ahead to generate planets. That was the next stop, the next thing. I mean, we did it.
We did it.
Turns out.
I was going to skip right past it because we already did it, and I was going to take us straight to...
Look at us, pros.
We do... pros. We do have an option of building a star here as well, too. So, that's up to you.
Do you want a star? I love a good star.
Do you want a star? Okay. Let's find a star, then. Let's name a star.
Yeah. Stellar objects.
That's what I was trying to find. Where are you, stellar object?
Sir, not appearing in this film. That's okay.
You can make this roll if you would like to, friend.
Okay. I'm gonna make this roll.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh, 100.
That is. Would you like to read it, or would you like me to read it?
Unstable star showing signs of impending supernova. Fucking rad.
It is pretty fucking rad.
I think that this is why this sector has been largely abandoned by the two
I completely
families.
Agree.
The only people left are the fatalists.
Yeah.
They're just like, nah, that star's got at least another couple 100 years in it. I'll be long gone by the time it blows off. Yeah.
It's fine.
It's like everyone's approach to global warming. It's not my problem.
It's fine. I do my part.
Let
Shut
somebody
up.
smarter handle that.
I
Excellent.
love it. So now we have an unstable star in the center of this.
Cool.
I
Cool.
like it a whole
Just like me, I'm an unstable star.
lot.
I'll be in my green room.
Stop it. Okay, so now we're going to do
Yeah,
a
passages.
passages. Yes, so we're going to what routes are safe, what routes are dangerous. What are you thinking, Fred?
So we get 2 passages as an
We do.
Outlands.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a passage can either connect to settlements or connect a settlement to the edge of the sector map, leading to another sector. So, I don't think Iron Portent doesn't feel like it's connected
I agree.
because it's small, it's an orbital, it's
Yeah.
asking for help, it's corrupt. Probably they did something to Eustace to cause it to be a rocky world.
I can totally see that.
So I feel like Iron Portent is isolated. Felicity, since there's thousands and it's trade, I feel like it's got to be connected, if not to Reverie, then at least to another sector.
I think that it would. I honestly wonder if it wouldn't have 2 connections out of it.
Yeah, I feel
Because
like maybe
there's
Felicity to
thousands.
Reverie and then Felicity
Yeah.
to the next sector.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if you figure that like Reverie has this precursor vault and this like welcoming archaeology with hundreds, like people would probably go on like a pilgrimage to Reverie, so they would pass through Felicity up to Reverie
Yeah,
from some other sector.
agreed. And because they have a bit more freedom of movement as well, too, that would allow them to have that safe passage into another sector as well. Yes?
Yep. All right, so we've got a passage from Reverie to Felicity and a passage from Felicity to adjoining sector.
Gorgeous. Anything we would like to add in here?
That's all we need.
Gorgeous. Okay.
Indeed.
Our next little section is deciding our starting settlement. So, Roger, where are you thinking that we're going to launch this game from?
I mean, we've got 3 banger options here. Felicity seems to make the most sense since it's like
I think so too.
The hub.
Yeah.
But man, Reverie is pretty compelling. But yeah, I like Felicity. I like it as a good like large central.
Yeah.
We can sort of branch out from there.
I like the idea of Reverie too, and I definitely want to see Reverie just like so bad. I want to go have so many adventures there, but I think logically Felicity would make sense. I love that. And, you know, here in this settlement, every story starts with somebody, and you and I have a connection here, Roger, our local connection.
Well, question is, do we want to now roll a trouble for Felicity?
We can.
To give us a little, I mean, again, step 8 in the starting sector is roll a trouble.
Let's do it.
We've already thrown out the rule book, so.
Yeah, screw it.
Social strife!
Social strife. That's ridiculous.
I mean, it just writes itself.
It does.
Okay. It is in deep space, so we don't need to worry necessarily more about the planets. And yes, now connections. Before I so rudely interrupted you.
You're not rudely interrupting me. I love it. So, okay, yes, our local connection. Who do we know here?
Now, here's the thing. Per the book, we should be
Mm-hmm.
making a connection move, but we
Mm-hmm.
don't have stats to make connection moves.
We
How,
don't.
how can we roll plus heart? We don't. What does that mean? Take my heart out of my chest and throw it on the desk? Can't do that.
Let's see how to backwards on my
So the
list.
question is, do we want to take a closer look at our protagonists and build
Well,
them out
I
before we figure
think
out a connection?
that that's a fantastic idea. So, how about you and I take a quick break and
I
we will
love a
come
quick
back
break.
on the other side with our characters, yeah?
Kids, just don't forget to, it's important to take breaks, stand up, move your body,
Yes,
get the blood flowing. Sitting is
the
the new
more.
smoking, as
I
is
do
doom
both.
scrolling. So,
Let's
Lizzie,
go
we're
to
supposed
break
to
then.
positively influence the children that are watching
Okay.
this.
I'm sorry, I'm a bad influence. Let's go to break. We can be bad influences on the other side. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Perfect.
We are back. I'm gonna fix Roger's camera from doing that. So we left off when we were just about to start talking about our characters. So Roger and I have been
Yeah.
bouncing our character ideas here for a little bit, obviously, because we have art in our corners, but we have only kind of laid the groundwork. We haven't filled in any details. We've given them a name, and we've sort of bounced a few ideas of assets, but we haven't really landed on anything yet. So we're very open-ended at the moment. So that is where we're gonna pick up. So I'm doing Jana Kai. I don't know anything about her yet, other than what she looks like. Do you have any sort of ideas yet, Roger? I know we've kind of had a few bandying, but we haven't.
I've got some nascent ideas.
Yeah,
I
I have a few
haven't.
kernels.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
really latched on to any of them with both hands. I'm sort of keeping options open.
Exactly the same, which is exactly what you're supposed to do with the Iron Sword system.
Wow.
There are many ways that you can do this as well, too. If you want to keep it completely random, you absolutely can. There are tables for everything, including character creation. So you can pick your assets and you can have prompts out of there and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's really great. But I think for you and I, we're just going to kind of start chatting. So every character is built around 5 stats, of course. You know this. I'll explain it a little bit. There's edge, that's sort of speed, agility, precision, range stuff. You have heart, that is your courage and compassion and kind of social interaction. Iron is your physical strength and your endurance and close combat. And then shadow is stealth, deception, kind of subtle approach to things. And then wits is your knowledge, your observation, your expertise. So you get to assign different values to these stats. You get 1 3, 2 2s, and 2 1s. And you can put that however you want to. There isn't a right answer. It's really one that supports the kind of character that you want to play. So we can kind of start with our assets if you want to, and that can lead us into discussion. If you have a rough idea of
what are assets, Lizzie?
Assets, you know, instead of like classes or careers in more traditional games, Starforged uses assets to kind of define what makes every character unique. We each begin with 3. 2 of those must be path assets. And then the third you can choose from a couple of categories. You can take a combat talent or a companion, or there are various things that you can choose from. You can grow your assets over the campaign. You gain experience. You can use them to upgrade your assets or unlock new abilities or choose a new one. So we can start there if you would like. What do you think?
Yeah.
So I have a rough idea of kind of the sort of character. My first draw to an asset was Gearhead. That's where my brain went, is sort of the one who keeps the ship running.
I love it. Obviously, you want to try to diversify your assets, so it would be silly for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm also a gearhead. That would be very weird.
But see, now we can also adjust that. If you want to be a gearhead, I can point in another direction as well. So this is we get to do cool,
I love that. I love gearhead for
things.
you. Because I am thinking of a navigator path and an explorer path.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I have a, again, kernel of an idea of being either associated or connected or former member of those adepts, those super brainy people that had the technology. So I'm thinking navigator, explorer as my 2 paths.
Okay. Do you want to tell us about Navigator and Explorer?
Yeah. So each each asset path gives you a starting box that is checked, and then there's additional sort of options that you can grow and develop. But the default one for the navigator is when you set a course, choose one, follow the fastest path to take +2 momentum on a strong hit, follow the safest path, add +1 on a strong hit with a match. You charted a new path during the journey, mark 1 tick on your Discovery's legacy track. Now, that's a lot of mechanics talk. We haven't discussed a lot of the
we haven't
mechanics.
gotten into that yet.
So it just means that, look, when we're setting a course out through the deep, uncharted blackness of space, trying to get somewhere, I get some benefits from making those rolls because I'm a navigator.
Yeah.
I know my way around navigation.
No way around space.
Similarly, for Explorer, when you explore a waypoint, take +1 momentum on a hit. When you finish an expedition and score a hit, mark 1 extra tick on your Discovery's legacy track. So that's the second time we've heard that term. Discovery's legacy track is a little bit like XP, a little bit like your purpose.
Yeah.
So again, now when I explore a waypoint, which is another big chunk of the game, I get better things out of exploring waypoints. So I want to fly the ship into cool places, and I want to explore cool places. That's my
there.
deal. That's how I'm gonna get leveled up, so to speak.
Yeah, I love that. And of course, we do want to sort of complement each other as well too. So
What does Gearhead give you?
So
What does that look
Gearhead,
like?
yeah, that's what I was going to go into. So that gets you when you make a move to craft, repair, repurpose, or modify equipment or technology, add +1 and take +1 momentum on a hit, and a lot more mechanical, gamey sort of talk. But basically, this is going to help me fix the ship and keep us flying, so you can take the damage and then I will repair it.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I was thinking with her was Scavenger. And I think they kind of work hand in hand. So Scavenger, when you gather information or resupply, which are both moves, by scavenging a wreck, ruin, or abandoned site, you can add a +1 and take +1 momentum on a hit. On a strong hit with a match, you also find something of unique value, significance, or function. Envision the nature of this discovery, take +2 momentum, and mark 2 ticks on your Discovery's legacy track. So, yes, again, on the Legacies track, you do have to have a strong hit with a match in order to get that. But 2 ticks on a Discovery's Legacy track is huge. So when it lands, it will land hard.
That's
like
major.
That. Yeah, and helping us find things and, keep the ship running and upgrade what we can find on these other wrecks. I think that those two will go hand in hand.
Indeed.
Yes, indeedly do. Okay, so does that help give you an idea of stats that you would like to lay out?
Yes. Well, so, looking at the two main things, setting a course and exploring a waypoint as moves. Obviously, if those are the things that I want to be doing most of, then I arguably want to try to be at least halfway decent at those. So let me just check those moves because I don't have
that's
them
exactly
all
what I'm doing.
memorized.
Is gather information as well.
So for setting a course, you're going to roll with supply, which is not one of the stats that the characters have.
That's
so
shared.
That's going to be shared. But Explorer Waypoint is rolling plus wits. And again, I was sort of leaning toward some connection with the Adepts. So I was thinking of putting a 3 in wits as it was.
Yeah.
Giving my 3 to wits. What about for you, what are you looking at for probably your 3?
Yes, I was looking at one of the moves. Not resupply the other one. Why is my brain
Gather
gather
information.
information?
Hmm.
Yes, that one. And that is a plus wits as well, too. But I don't know that that would be her 3.
Hmm.
I think that
What
so
is
my
Gearhead?
thoughts into kind of like her background is that she's been one of these soldiers for hire and she's been one of these bounty hunters. I think her 3 would be in heart.
I like it.
That's what I'm thinking. What about your 2s? Where are you thinking you're going to put those?
Yeah, so I mean, just based on my picture there, I feel like Abe is kind of a brawny guy, so I think a 2 in iron is gonna make sense. I think probably a 2 in edge. It's gonna give me
That
a
makes
1
sense.
heart, 1 shadow. That
Mhm.
feels right to me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking I was going to do... I do want to keep my wits high, and I do think that she would have to have at least decent wits to be able to find the correct parts on these scavenged ruins. So I'm going to give her 2 in wits. And then by saying that I think that she's been a soldier for hire as well, I'm going to put a 2 in iron. And then that will leave me a 1 in edge and shadow, which also feels correct.
I dig it.
I also dig it. Subject to change before our first play.
Yeah, I mean, again, the
Suggestion.
gaming police are not going to come to your house and tell you that you're doing it wrong.
They might, though.
They might.
They might. So before we start talking about like our background vow and our 3rd asset, do we want to talk about our connection now and help develop this story a little bit by making a roll?
We have connection. We also have our starship to figure out.
Yep, our starship is
So,
at 5.
which
Wanted to know if you wanted to back up right now before we started talking about vows.
I mean, let's again. There's no gaming police. Let's look at our connections. I like that.
Okay.
I like a connection.
So
Maybe
our
it'll
connect back in. Pull my notes again. Back in Felicity.
We will create a single connection that'll be shared between both of us.
How do we know each other?
It's
probably
do we need to make the connection first?
I don't know.
And then figure out how we know each other?
I don't know. What's your vibe?
I mean, my vibe is you're a scavenger and a gearhead, and I am a navigator and explorer. Sort of like, 2 great tastes that taste great together. If we're gonna get on a ship and go out exploring, kind of need both of us.
Would our connect have made that intro knowing that we had those skills?
That's what I'm possibly thinking. Is that the connection put us together?
I'm here for it. Okay. So how do you know this person, or would you like me to start bantering ideas? I'm a scavenger. I'm a gearhead. Have I done work for them?
Would you like to make your connection roll? Would you like to make the connection roll since you have a higher heart?
I do have a higher heart. Where are we? I will eventually get used to where everything is located on the character sheet.
There are a lot of moves. I will say that. There's a lot of moves.
Yes.
So you do have to be able to parse through it a little bit. It gets more comfortable over time, but
yes, it does. And once we fall into the rhythm of it, it'll be there. Okay, let's make that roll. Boop. Modifier. Do I have any mod? Do I have any mod? I don't think I do. It's hard.
No modifiers. Oh, a strong
Oh,
hit.
strong hit. So
You want to talk about the game mechanic there?
Yes, allow me to scroll to a different section. So, most of the moves that you'll see Roger and I make use the same basic dice mechanics. So once you've seen it a few times, you'll get it really quickly. The action roll is a single 6-sided action die. You add the stat that the move calls for with any bonuses for your assets or abilities, and that makes your action score. Then you roll 2 separate 10-sided challenge dice. You don't add them together. Instead, you compare the action score to each challenge dice individually. So if the action score is higher than both challenge die, that's a strong hit. If it's higher than only one of the challenge die, then that's a weak hit. And if it doesn't beat either challenge die, then that is a miss. But one thing to remember, it's very important, ties go to the challenge dice. So you have to beat them, not match them. A weak hit, of course, is still a success. You usually accomplish what you were trying to do, but it becomes more complicated, or there's a cost, or something unexpected happens. Like it just keeps it kind of moving forward. And then you also have, well, we'll talk about matches when we approach them. So this is a strong hit. So on that, make a connection on a strong hit. You create a connection, give them a roll and a rank. Whenever your connection aids you on a move closely associated with their roll, add a +1 and take a +1 momentum on a hit. All right, let's create a connection. I believe that this person is somebody who occasionally hires me for more complicated repair work.
Okay.
So whenever they need something done quickly or well or both, I get that call and I will come in to take that job.
Okay. Do we want to figure out their role? Do we want to roll their role randomly on the character roll table?
That we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll their role. They're a smuggler.
Oh, I like it.
Yes, I'm very much here for that. They are hostile to most people.
Yeah, makes sense.
They're mutated.
Ooh, is this a paragon?
Oh, I am so behind that. Yes, this person is a paragon. And let's find out their name, yes?
Yeah. Everybody needs a name.
Isaac is their first name. Volkov is their last name. But we know him as Nails.
Oh. Does he have like Wolverine claws, or what's the Nails moniker come from?
Nails. So we stated, is it the paragons that have all the things and induce drugs sometimes?
No, the paragons are the ones with the magic.
The magic.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hated and feared. That's probably why he's hostile to everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
And mutated is his first look, so he's not hiding his mutation.
No, not at all. Oh, that's interesting. I don't have it, Roger. What do you think?
I think the reason he's not hiding it is because he can't. He's one of those unfortunates that has a very visible mutation. And I think Nails is because he has like his head would be bald, but he has these like spiny like porcupine quill protrusions running down the center of his like scalp.
Do you think it might be iron?
Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
mean, it looks like iron.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep. I'm here for it. Very good. Very good.
and I think the repair work that he hires you for is essentially building smuggling compartments into his ships. I mean, that
Makes sense.
that seems to be the most likely.
I fix his equipment and shit.
Yeah. Once one smuggling compartment is found, he has to build another one. You have to basically get in and reconfigure his ships every 3 or 4 runs because
Yeah, every so
now they're
often.
onto this hidey hole.
I'll never find him.
Okay, so that's how
So-
you know Nails.
Yes. How
How
do you
do
know?
I know Nails?
Yeah.
I think Nails is. I'm locking into my connection with the adepts. I think Nails is responsible for getting me out of the adepts. I think he smuggled me out of the adepts.
That is super cool. So you were
Yeah, and I think for a while I worked with Nails as his navigator, and sort of picked up some things. We're friendly, but we're not friends. He did the smuggling. He got me out.
He doesn't have friends.
Yeah, no, he got me out on a contract. I had to pay him for getting me out. But I've always sort of felt like he did it like it was more than just like a job. He sort of did it because he's got some hostility toward the adepts. I think maybe the paragons see the adepts as just paragons that got accepted instead of reviled. They're the pretty mutants.
That makes sense. Yes, the good mutants.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. And so once I've worked for Nails, basically paying off my my contract for him getting me out. I finally have paid off that, and now I'm sort of set loose on my own. You've obviously been around because I've seen you doing the work on his ships, and we throw our lots in together on this ship that probably, I think the ship that our ship is one of Nails's old ships that he basically just can't run anymore because it's too well recognized as a smuggler ship. He again sets up a contract with us to pay him for the ship, and so my navigation skills, my desire to explore, and your ability to keep it running, we will
Works well. Yeah.
we'll make something happen here in this sector. Do we have a sector name? Should we give a name to the sector?
Should we give a name to this sector? Oh, I just closed my character sheet.
Lizzie, my philosophy is that all things have names.
All things have names.
I mean,
do we have it? Surely. I'm like, surely there is.
Surely there's a
table.
sector table.
Come
I
on,
can't be
there has to
expected
be
to
a
come up with
sector
these things
table.
on my own. What do they think I am? Some sort of creative genius?
I found a sector named. I found it.
Perfect.
Hooray. Took me forever to get there. There's so many tables. So it's going to be called Ashen. And then the
Ashen
suffix. There's a suffix. Ashen Sanctum.
Ooh, I love it. How very Ashen Sanctum Sector.
Yeah.
Cool.
I completely agree. It just
all right.
itself,
Do we need
Roger?
No. Again, we had to manipulate it. Let's see. We need to give the connection a rank.
Okay.
Which is the challenge of advancing the relationship. The higher the rank, the greater the narrative focus and time required to eventually forge a bond with them. I think he's going to be a pretty high.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I agree.
He's almost certainly all about business. Everything is a contract. Everything is in writing. You know. You know, every repair job you've ever done has been on a contract, spelled out, you know.
To the letter. Tons of small
to the letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. For being a smuggler, he's very into the contracts and the swearing of vows and the whatnot.
Yeah. That's a real thing for him. Which may be why we're like in a better standing with him with some people, is because we carry iron. I think that might stand for something with him. So what are we thinking? Formidable?
I definitely think, just as another detail, Nails does not have a blade, but he swears on the iron on his head.
Yeah, that's
of course,
cool.
Right?
Of course.
So,
who wouldn't? I would swear vows on my iron hair as well.
if I had iron hair. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like formidable.
I think
it
formidable
feels
works.
It feels adequate.
Gorge. Okie dokie. He has been added. I'm here for it. Okay. So we've got that now. Oh, my next one on my list is background vow, but I don't think we're quite there yet. How about our starship?
Yeah, let's talk, because I mean our starship came from Nails, so why not? Let's talk about our starship.
I think we've decided that this is your ship, yes?
Maybe.
Do we work it under contract for Nails?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're both on the lease agreement, or what? We're co-signees.
We're both on the lease.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think either one of us had enough capital to convince Nails to go with one of us, and so we're sort of connected in the fact that we have to make this work together.
For sure.
Yeah, gives us that sort of mutual ownership. Plus, then we don't have to worry about like, oh, it's my ship, and I'm just gonna kick you off. I mean, not that I would do that, but you know,
we might.
You know,
never know.
But now we can't. It's like we're married. we have this house together, and you know Nails is not going to let you off this contract. So.
Oh, very good. All right, excellent. What kind of ship do you think it is?
Oh, yeah. Good question.
There are ships.
There are ship things.
There are ship things.
Ship things.
Starships. That category.
There it is. Found it, guys. Don't worry. I'm with it.
We'll get there.
We
There's
will
so
get
many
there.
buttons.
Yeah, right? No doubt.
Right.
Let's see. I mean, it's coming from a smuggler, right? So it's probably not like an attack craft.
For sure.
I think it's probably some sort of like medium range transport, like a hauler.
That's what I think. Yeah, I think it's gonna be some sort of.
I don't think
like
a
a courier
courier
sort of. See, that's kind of what I was thinking. It was a courier.
A fast transport. Yeah.
A fast transport.
Could be.
Yeah, could be a fast
I
transport.
like it. I like a courier. Small.
Okay.
It's not going to have a lot of
we don't need a
room
huge
for
ship.
carrying stuff.
Just for the things, yeah. Just the necessities.
All right. Courier class.
Okay.
Like it.
Do we want to first look at, or do we just want to decide how gorgeous it is?
I love a good first look.
Yes. You should make it roll.
I will. I was like a chump. I was looking at the book instead of looking at these tables. Ornate markings.
Ornate markings. Ooh, I like that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I can see it. Do we want another first look, or?
I would love to also have a first look.
Perfect. Give me a first look roll there, Lizzie.
Sure thing. Modern or advanced design. Okay. So we got a good ship. Sleek, fast.
I mean, until we roll some quirks for this bad boy.
That is the trouble. Thank you. All right. Modern or advanced design.
Starship.
Would we like to know?
Now, I thought of a name because I was like, names are hard. I know there's a table. We could always roll on it.
We could.
But
or you could just pick something.
How do you feel about the name Cassavetes?
Cassavetes?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
If you hate it, you can say you hate it.
I don't hate it.
My feelings won't be hurt.
I would never.
Starship Cassavetes. Now, it does have this nice quirk table that
I don't see the quirk table. Where is that?
You gotta look in the book there, Chica.
The book? What are you
I know, right? It's crazy. It is crazy. Page 109 of the book.
On the actual book?
On the actual book.
I don't even have the book pulled up.
Man. Do you want to just give me a D100 roll?
No. Look at it. Pulling it up right now. 100 and what?
109.
109. I've got it. It was not too particularly far off. This is what my computer decides is too much.
It's too much. If your computer says no, thank you.
Okay, I have
one PDF too many.
Why don't you roll that D100?
Oh, you want me to
roll? It's your roll.
Oh, I could have done this without you looking up the table. Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
Perfect.
I love it. Gonna read it.
Faint phantom music sometimes echoes through the corridors. I think it sounds like a theremin. Oh no, I have lost your audio once more.
Nope, that was me. I pushed the
Okay,
wrong
good.
button.
I
Okay.
was very concerned.
No, it's all me. You're fine. All right, so we've got our starship. We've got a
Uh-huh.
bit of story. We've got a
Uh-huh.
connection. We've
Uh-huh.
got some history.
Uh-huh. You know what we don't have?
What would we not have?
A third asset.
Oh, yes, this is where we're supposed to pick it, is at our ship creation.
Hey,
And I scrolled
somebody
right
read
past
ahead.
it. I know. I'm too far. Nick commented so much scrolling because I'm just
So
like,
much scrolling.
scroll.
Yeah,
Scroll.
yeah. Your mouse wheel will be worn
I
out.
know, right? Good thing I just got a new mouse. All right, let's take a look at our third asset. So with that third asset, this is where we can now kind of expand. They don't have to be paths anymore. We can choose which category we would like to choose from. So, what are you thinking? Another path? Are you thinking a companion? Are you thinking an upgrade? What are you thinking?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I had thought about doing a module for a ship. Initially, what caught my eye was putting in a med bay, which was what sort of led me down the path of like an escaped member of the Adept. But since the ship is now from Nails, don't know that would have a med bay, that he would just willingly give that up. So I think the other thing that caught my eye was an engine upgrade.
Okay.
Your vehicle's finely tuned engine speed your travels when you undertake an expedition and score a strong hit. Take +1 momentum. On a strong hit with a 6 on your action die, take +2 momentum instead of +1. I think if this is a courier class light transport blockade runner from a smuggler, maybe an upgraded engine
I think that
would
makes
make
perfect
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can move quickly.
And perhaps that is why I picked this particular the Cassavetes, because I knew it had the engine upgrade, which is how it becomes my asset, I suppose.
Yes, very cool.
However, you are the gearhead, so if you would rather do a module or something specific to you, like something you installed,
all kinds of cool things.
Yeah. I just don't want to step on your shtick too
No.
hard.
I'm totally about the engine upgrade.
Don't want to elbow my way in.
No, I'm all about that. I would totally take the engine upgrade, 100%.
Excellent.
Especially with you at the wheel, you can get the speed and maneuver bonuses on that one. I agree. I don't think medbay is going to work. We would definitely not have an overseer.
I will say the companions are hella cute.
They are, but I don't know that that's something we would go for most of them.
Yeah. But I mean, come on, the Rockhorn. I mean, the Void Glider. They're so cute. They're so dang cute.
They are.
Little glow cat. But again,
have a ship cat.
Yeah.
Trying to pull up the things. There's too many places to look.
Yeah, there are a lot of places to look. I know that you had talked about perhaps the Blade Master.
I had talked about that one as well. I'm also like, oh man. I was leaning, so earlier, I know we hadn't talked too much about it, but I was also thinking earlier about the sensor array. Because that... I do want to
Now I
definitely take
will
care of our
say,
ship.
I did
Yeah.
just. I did. Now I'm kind of second guessing my.
That works out really well for us and our characters as well too, because if you are a fugitive, then I could be the one who upgraded the engine, and I think does
As
that
long
work
as you
for
don't mind
you? I
doing
don't
the
mind.
engine upgrade.
Not at
It
all.
works for me.
Not even
I
a
can't believe I didn't
little
even look at
bit.
the fugitive earlier.
That's totally for you.
And then we can get Tommy Lee Jones chasing us down. We can blame the one-armed man. The thing that you would go to a building that was usually air conditioned, and they would turn down the lights, and you wouldn't look at your phone because you didn't have a phone because that was
That's
at home,
truth.
nailed to the wall. And anyway, yeah, fugitive. You are hunted by a power or authority. When you make a move, you may improve the result to a strong hit. If you do, fill one segment of a 4-segment clock to represent hunters closing in. When the clock is filled, a notable foe or force has tracked you down. If you overcome them or escape, reset the clock and mark 1 tick on your quest's legacy track.
Nice.
Love it.
That's
Love
a
it.
really good
I didn't
one.
expect to be a fugitive, but now here I am.
With the engine upgrade mechanically, in case anybody wants to know, it says your vehicle's finely tuned engine speed your travels when you undertake a journey, with just a roll plus edge, and you score a strong hit, take +1 momentum. On a strong hit with a 6 on our action die, we take +2 momentum instead of +1. We're gonna go so fast.
Let me tell you, momentum is useful.
Yeah, oh my god. Burn it constantly. It's so nice to have.
Yeah.
It
want that
flows.
momentum.
Yeah. It definitely flows.
All right. So now we've got our third assets.
We do.
We've got our connection. We've got our starship.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have left? Oh, you know what we have left? Background vows.
Yeah, this is where our background vow is going to come in.
This is a big one.
Hey, Brian. This is it's Starforged. It is on the Ironsworn system. I'm a huge fan. Like, huge. Definitely check it out. It's worth it. It's so yeah. You're very welcome. Okay, so our background vows. This is where we really have to kind of start digging in. And we have to start thinking about where those are coming from. Of course, we are also getting towards the end of the night, so it is something we could give some consideration to.
Lizzie, you and I both know that if we don't do this now, we'll just wait till the beginning of the next session and I'll be like, oh shit, I didn't think about that.
Not
Let me come up with
wrong.
something.
Let's look at some. I'm gonna peek at some tables.
We also might want to consider an inciting incident after we do the background vows and maybe end on that. Give us something to look forward to.
I was gonna set our scene before we did our inciting incident.
Oh yes. I love it.
So there is also a table you can roll on for backstory prompts as well too. There is a table for
There's a table
everything.
for everything.
Table for everything. And I think I'm gonna give myself a roll for that, Roger. And see what kind of what's gonna happen. Let's find out. You rejected a duty or destiny.
I do love that. I'm not going to roll on the table because I already have my sort of seeds of an idea of escaping the adepts.
Tell me.
I feel like I need to. Well, I mean, we've talked about it now, but I feel like we need a name for the adepts. That's not the adepts. I'll think about that. Okay. We could always just go with the adepts, of course, but of course, why? Why did I leave the adepts? What was it about the adepts that I did not want to stick around with? And Here's another thought of what we might want to, some details we might want to lay in here. So we talked about this sector being sort of in between the territories of two families.
Correct.
Do we want to identify which two of the five families we are in between?
That is a fantastic idea. Do you have any that pull at you immediately? You pick
I
one, I
mean,
pick one.
I love Rook. Just I
Rook?
love a good, a good chess piece name.
I like that a lot. So, Rook and Thorn. I like the sound of it.
Rook and Thorn. I mean,
Yeah.
whew, don't want to be stuck between a rook and a thorn place or something.
We're gonna make that a thing. That's a common
Yeah.
saying in the Forge.
So I think each of the five families has their own sort of adept, like, group, right? Because it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be cross the families. And so I think I was part of the Rook adepts.
Okay.
And I tell you what oracle I am gonna use. The where is it? Character goal. Let's figure out
That's
what
a good
is the
one.
character goal for the Rooks. Claim a resource.
Okay.
So what do the Rooks want? They want to claim a resource. Okay, thinking on that.
Okay.
What are you spitballing for your character while I think on claiming a resource?
So I'm thinking kind of rejected a duty or destiny. Duty.
Duty.
Every time. You're an adept. Rook adept.
I was, yeah.
Was.
And I don't know that if I mean, I'm not positive that you know that yet.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I would probably keep close to my chest.
Mm-hmm.
And if we were just sort of thrust together into this mutual ownership thing.
Yeah. I do wonder though, because I've been a hired gun a couple of times, thinking about sort of veering away from the oracle there, which you can do because you can do whatever you want. 'Cause we're in the game.
You can do.
As being kind of a hired gun, I wonder if I was part of the crew that actually got you out, but I never saw you. I didn't know what we were getting out and transporting, but I was part of it. And I think that I've been part of this for kind of a while. I'm really digging the one that says you were on your own for as long as you can remember, and that's just kind of how it's always been. It's always been just sort of me surviving in this space by doing whatever it needs since I was a kid.
I think your earliest memories are just of you crawling around the underbelly of some
city. Yeah.
Some ship somewhere, learning how to fix it. Yeah.
I was put to work on whatever ship I was on, and that's how I learned all the things. Leading that into a background, Val.
Mm-hmm.
I could be, finding out who I am, where I'm from, what happened, why I've always been on my own.
What does your blade look like, and what clues does it hold to your background?
I think it's very plain. There's no embellishment to it. It's just basic iron.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that growing up, there was sort of a group of us that all ran together, and one of us had a blade. And when they fell is when I picked it up.
Mm.
I like where that's going.
I love it.
Tell me about you. How did you become an adept?
Yeah, so I'm stuck on this claiming resource. I'm going to use some of the oracles. I'm going to use the descriptor and focus oracles, which are a set of oracles. Open salvage. Okay,
I
so
like those.
the rooks, the resource that they discovered was a massive ascendancy ship, like graveyard in their territory. And so they are their main like focus and goal is to claim all that ascendancy tech and knowledge for themselves, and they like protect it and hoard it, and that's what their adepts are focused on. And I think that I think as part of that, Abe was, as an explorer, was out there, going through the various ships, and I think Abe discovered something about the ascendancy that makes. I think Abe believes that the ascendancy is just another arm of the invaders, the extra dimensional beings.
Yeah, I can absolutely
And
see
that the rooks are inevitably going to bring them back. And that's why I left the adepts.
They're touching too much into it, yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they let you leave?
I think that they would not let me leave because, again, knowledge is closely guarded and hoarded and kept. And so I know things about the way that like the rooks work that they don't want anybody else to know. And so it's sort of when you become an adept with the rooks, that's a life assignment. You don't get to just quit.
There's no leaving.
Yeah.
I like it.
Not willingly, at least. And so I think my background vow, it's got to be, so background vow has to be on the epic scale. So it's something that you're going to only accomplish after a lot of toil and struggle and such. And so I am going to say my background vow is I will eliminate the rooks.
I have phrased mine as I will learn my history.
I love it.
Yes. So that's one of the cool things about vows and progress bars in this game is as you encounter various things, you give them each a rank. And what they are ranked depends on how many marks or how many boxes you fill on this progress track. And then there are various progress rolls that are made against that track itself, as opposed to against an action die with its score, if you want to. Or you can just fill the box, all the boxes, whichever one you prefer, because it's a game and you can do what you want. So that's one of the big mechanics you'll see us using a lot, is filling in our progress bars and our Vow trackers. You'll see it a lot, so get comfy with that one.
Indeed.
What else have we got tonight, Roger?
Set all of our condition meters, health, spirit, and supply to 5, momentum to 2. Sort of what we start with.
Yep, so that's where we begin with all of those sorts of stats. That is exactly the bar across every player. Health 5, spirit 5, supply 5. Our supply is shared, so whatever happens to one of us will happen to both of us, and our combined cargo hold back there. We have no experience, of course. Our momentum begins at +2. That will increase and decrease at various times. You can burn your momentum to sort of cancel out the challenge dice. If something is very important and you need it to succeed, you can burn that in order to make it succeed, which is great. And then you can reset it once again. And those are the big ones. Any other big rules that we should discuss?
Not a rule, perhaps, but we do have these lovely pictures of our character. But I wondered if you wanted to elaborate on what Jana looks like there.
Sure. Jana, I think, is kind of on the smaller side. So she's maybe 5 foot, maybe 5'1". She's got the short, dark hair. Pale, of course, because she spends all of her time in the dark reaches of space. She dresses practically and comfortably and moves kind of quietly about in her tasks. She's not a huge talker. Dressed in standard black leather jacket and t-shirt. What about Abe?
Oh, Abe, yeah. So, tall, a little bit burly, thick beard, longish hair. Kind of looks like a biker. He's got a lot of like a chain wallet, big thick belt buckle. Kind of looks like a guy you don't want to mess with.
I get that.
I think he's personable but not very warm on first interaction. He sort of wears his outfit and his mannerisms in a unappealing fashion so as to not draw attention to himself, because obviously he is a fugitive, and so the less people decide to interact with him, the more inconspicuous he feels.
We fully agree on that. The less interaction, the better.
Indeed. We're not very social people, but we're gonna get dragged into it. Now, does Jana have a call sign, or do you go by Jana?
That's a very good question, Roger.
Well, I'm here to ask the good questions.
You are here to ask the good questions. Looks like she goes, based on the Oracle table, looks like she goes by Jackal.
Ooh, Jackal. I like it a lot.
Me too.
Jana the Jackal.
Picking at corpses.
Do I just call you Jackal? Yeah, I mean that is true.
Well, how long have we been doing this? I think would depend on it. If we're still kind of new, it might be Jackal or even just Jay, because that's both. But if we've been doing this for a while, it's probably Jana.
I think we're relatively new to this. Like, we know each other from our work with nails, but
yeah.
I mean, we're not experienced. So I think it makes sense that we're just now sort of setting out on our own with the Cassavetes and all of that nonsense. I don't have a call sign. I go by Abe. My dirt name is Abernathy, but that is not something he shares because that's the name that the Rooks know him by, right? So he goes by Abe, and yeah, that's the closest thing to a call sign I have.
I like it. Okay. I think that just about
feels good.
Get there tonight. That's amazing. We've just built something really super cool. A whole galaxy that belongs to us, and I love that, Roger.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. So the last thing that I would like to do for calling it for the evening is set our scene, and then we can talk about an incident before we meet again in 2 weeks. Where do you think that we are at the moment?
I think that I like how you said we're gonna set the scene and then you put it on me. That's
Do you think
pro
that
move.
we are currently on a mission in the ship? So that's where I kind of think we are.
Here's what I like for complicated. I like that we are on Felicity doing something, and I believe that there are agents of the Rook Adept here and that we need to leave.
Okay.
But we have already sworn a vow for something here on Felicity.
I like it. So next time we're going to open with our inciting incident. And incident, I can talk. Inciting incident. And we will discover what that vow is, yeah? Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Let's go to credits. We'll be back on the other side with our quick little stars and wishes. Don't go anywhere. We are back. This is my favorite part of the game when we get to talk about our favorite parts of the game. I love it. I normally start because it's my channel and I do what I want. But I would actually like to start with you tonight, Roger. Would you please tell me what was your favorite bit of this evening? What is it that brought your character to life in front of you?
How can you pick just a single incident? Two things really stand out for me, and they're kind of simplistic, but rolling archaeology as a project for Reverie was just
Yeah,
like the most
of
perfect
course. Yeah.
option. I'm sure anything I would have probably said, "Oh, that's perfect," but archaeology just feels like chef's kiss. And I
Yeah.
really
It's
like
a nice touch.
the connection that we made with Nails. Nails seems like such a cool, difficult connection to have.
Agree.
Um, but yeah, I mean, everything was great. It's great to hang out with somebody that loves being creative and collaborative,
It
and is going to throw
is.
out
I
ideas.
do.
And no, I was talking about you.
Yeah.
Um, no, you.
No,
And
you.
the tables are great because they can give you just that little bit of
A
spark,
little spark.
and you can roll. And if it doesn't spark, you can just roll again.
Keep it going. Yep.
And that's the great thing. You know, could we have come up with all these ideas absolutely in a vacuum? Yeah,
Yeah.
it probably would have taken us a long time. And just
Yeah.
having those tables as like just a little spark goes a long way into feeling much more creative and sort of getting momentum. Because staring at a blank page is very difficult.
Yeah.
Trying to come up with something from nothing with absolutely nothing is hard, as anyone
It's a big
that has
task
tried to
for
do
sure.
it can tell you.
Yeah.
So yeah, big fan of oracle tables, random tables, and
Same.
this game book is chock a block full of them, and
Just
that's
so many.
great.
Just so many.
Yeah, if you're struggling, there's really no reason to, because you can literally turn to the next page and there's probably a table that you need there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean, all of this is just set dressing for the actual game, but it feels fun. It feels expansive with plenty of places to explore and do cool things, and I can't wait to get to it.
Oh my God, me too. I am absolutely pumped about the settlements. I think every one of them is just very, very cool. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of them, creating more of them. Um, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I agree. I my star to kind of go along with yours with the archaeology. I love the sort of religious aspect of it. Like, what do we turn to in the absence of gods, and like having this site considered sacred is really just a, a nice little touch, and I can imagine it growing really quickly. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing that too. It's hard to say, what do you want to see next time? Because that's honestly not really up to us very often.
Yeah.
As a zero prep game, you come into it and you just start rolling dice and you sort of follow along and let it follow along with you as well. And so I'm just looking forward to seeing the rest of the story.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to hanging out with my good friend Lizzie
Yes,
and doing
I
cool
am
shit
hanging
together.
out with
So
Roger. We're gonna fly spaceships and fight things, and explore cool places, nice planets, satellites, deep space stations. I'm excited already. Precursor vaults, we're getting in that thing. That is going to
hell
happen.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of fun. So, I think that's going to be it for us tonight. So we will be back on Monday with Monster of the Week, which is also super fun. So make sure that you don't miss that. And then Roger and I will be back in 2 weeks, which is very super exciting. So make sure that you follow along so you can watch us next time we play. Anything
Yeah.
else, Roger?
Nah, be good to each other.
Yeah, and yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Come on. Break it down now. Break it down now.